my god, like, hi everyone. You just want to show this as proof. So how did me and Babes love Backrooms? Hash brown. Bow. Bow. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to be an apple boy. Y'all stay lovely, okay? Hello everyone, welcome to a day in my life. And yeah, spend a workday car vlog with me and stuff, but y'all stay lovely. And of course, 500 subscribers to go in the beginning of this intro video. So yep, thank you for all your support. Subscribe and like, comment, and click the notification bell to keep me up in y'all's feed so I can give y'all some lovely air in y'all's lives. Because I know you guys are also lovelier than ever. But besides that, enjoy the video. You just want to show this as proof, because I'm about to mention this in a minute. Hello everyone, it's me here again, Tyler the lovely boy, here on this side of the internet, here on the land of YouTube. Welcome back. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and of course turn your notification bells to still have me up in y'all's feeds while I'm on my way to work right now. So y'all, I have to get to work like 6 in the morning, so it's 5:10. Hopefully I can get there by like 5:20 or 5:30ish, so I can get my breakfast food and just pretty much like, you know, really like chill out before work like I usually do, like I have been in my past few videos this whole entire week and stuff. And yeah, and let's get to talking about Backrooms, shall we? So how did me and Babes love Backrooms? AKA, do we love it? I believe we are one of the few people who are divided right now who do like it / love it. I really wanted to know his personal opinion. Honestly, you know, I'm totally a 90s kid and he is as well too. You know, he was born in 96, I was born in 94, so I feel like it was really up our alleys of being like younger millennial / zillennial type of, you know, kids / adults that we are. I got into the whole craze, the creepypasta of it all, from the director's main YouTube channel. Of course, you know, he had a YouTube channel, and I'm glad he was able to be given a chance to make his own movie, make his own dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was pretty cool, you know. I won't really like spoil the movie or anything like that. It stars a main guy named Clark, and it stars this other character named Mary. I was pretty pleased with the outcome of the movie and things of that nature. You know, I thought some parts of it was pretty intense and scary, and of course we were the second row seats from the first, because every other seat was taken. It was taken. We usually would sit in the middle, try to, but I think next time around I will try to sit in the first 2 row type seats closer to the screen, because honestly I believe people who may not be able to get startled or jump that much, you know what I'm saying, like maybe some of y'all aren't sitting in the very, very, very front seat. Honestly, like, yeah, it can like warp the screen and make it look all curved and stuff, but honestly, being really close kind of makes it even more immersive and personal, where I'm just like, I know I'm gonna get startled, I know I'm gonna get the jump scared just because I'm close. And you know, sometimes you may need that if you really want to like feel something from a movie nowadays, but I know half of the time you shouldn't have to do that to even feel anything, y'all. But yeah, but again, I go into a movie nowadays of barely any expectations, but of course, you know, with it being a craze or something mainstream or a trend, you know, I would want it to do something for me, you know. So it's almost like I have expectations, but I try not to. I try to just have fun and just let the movie just work its magic on me. But yeah, I can't wait for the sequel to come out, Backrooms 2, and me and Babes will go see that as well too. We do our AMC membership. My Babes have it, my boyfriend, and honestly, it was just $6. Because if you get the $30 membership, the tickets are free for one person, and another person is just $6 or $12 on another day. For us, since it was like a Wednesday, it was just $6 for us. I forgot what they call it. I'm sure you guys do, but yeah. Hey everyone, editing Tyler here. Post wanting to talk about the Backrooms and what I said about me and my babe being 90s kids into young adults right here, right now. Almost closing on our middle-aged years, but not that close. I'll say our 40s is our middle-aged years as 90s kids. Anyways, but we're on the younger side, and I wanted to talk about Backrooms and its use of liminal space, liminal horror. So that's pretty much like our nostalgia is liminal spaces, because in a very fearful nostalgia type of way. Like, people never talk about like fearful nostalgia where it's like, oh yeah, I remember I was scared of that and I don't think I am anymore, or maybe I still am. Where you go into like the back rooms of a library, I remember doing that, or the back rooms of a Blockbuster where it seems like pretty empty and your parents just like lost track of you because they're doing their other thing, and you probably wandered off and you're like, oh my god, where are they? And then you find them in the nick of time. You know, but of course, it's not like they were going to leave the store and stuff, but probably before, like, you know, stranger danger, if you were ever came close to being kidnapped as a kid, you know, type stuff, but not getting too deep. But, yeah, it, like, hits a lot of, like, again, like, 90s kids, but I feel like any kid at all who has been in businesses and stuff that had, like, their own versions of a back rooms that was empty, and you just investigated because you didn't know any better because you were a little kid. It doesn't matter, like, if you were in the technological era, if you were an iPad baby type of kid, like, you probably wandered off into, like, a hallway somewhere. And I feel like everyone experienced these liminal spaces where you get lost, you're scared, and you're in these, like, endless amounts of empty rooms with no one there. And sometimes they may be dim and dark, like in an alleyway. And that's, like, the fear that I would say, like, would get me and my guy. And I say it's a 90s thing, but honestly, if anyone from any other generation can recollect of themselves almost like lost somewhere in the building, like, that's the fear that I guess you could say, like, you can tap into to really understand, you know, why Backrooms can be scary. It's just supposed to be an immersive experience, in my personal opinion, that I see it for. And yeah, but anyone can, you know, have their own opinion on that. But yeah, I just like something from a creepypasta became such a big thing, and God gave like a young guy like his big break to make his dreams come true early ahead of time, you know, before, you know, it came late in his life, you know. Yeah, I call that quick gratification right there. But enjoy the rest of the video, y'all. And if you guys know me, I'm gonna do how I always do. Going to work and have my breakfast food in my car to get myself prepped and ready and prepared for the day of what type of position they have me in, so I can mentally prepare myself. I feel like today is the day I'm gonna be in drive-thru. I might work from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I could get off early, I may not. It's been busy for the last few weeks / days this season so far, so I could probably just, you know, expected to be there for my 4 hours, which is good money-wise. But yeah, you know, I could be in drive-thru, I could be in prep, who really knows, you know. I could be in the back and grill. So yeah, oh man, I'm really trying to watch out for this car on the left because we're both not really going too fast. It's like they're ahead of me, and yes, sirree, man. And also, I think I said we wanted to go see the movies on Wednesday, so today's a Thursday, and I'll see y'all when I get to work. Okay, y'all. have my food. It seems like I'm gonna be on grill, my first position. I talked to one of the managers in there, one of the younger cool ones that became a manager last year, the end of last year, and pretty much just been there a full year as a manager so far. Pretty much doing a good job, of course. Of course, it can be stressful being like a fast food manager here and there at times under pressure, but you know, I believe that she got this. So today we'll have be having like a lot of trainees, y'all, that I was told today, and I'll be working with one of the new ones in the back, of course, and be steering her in the right direction. So that'd be cool and fun. Maybe a little bit chaotic, but again, part of the job, and it's my pleasure. So as we always do, a drum roll, please. Hash brown and bow 2 burritos. Of course, got my mild sauces right here, and ketchup, and of course, a Sprite. Not coffee right now, probably be too caffeinated and things of that nature, but yes sirree, man. So hopefully today goes well and pretty fast, y'all. Again, I go in at 6 a.m. and get off at 1, 5:36. I'm gonna get to eating, watching my favorite YouTubers and their vlogs. Yeah, and you'll see me again a little bit later. Maybe after work or maybe during my break, probably during my break, to see how it's going, and I'll give you guys the tea of it all. But yeah, stay lovely until a few minutes from now. Oh my god, like, hi everyone. Like, work is totally going so great. I don't know why I want to talk like a valid girl, like I'm from some part of California and stuff with the vocal fry. Anyways, you guys know how I really talk. Dia. But anyways, work is going pretty swell. Again, we have new hires today. You know, and the new gal I'm working with in the back, she's really cool. And, you know, she's really doing a great job. And I'm teaching her along the ways of, like, how to put stuff, like, in the Moffat, and, you know, how the way, like, the procedures for that goes from our managers, GMs, all that type of cool stuff. And, you know, she's helping me out, too. You know, quite a bit. I was almost being let known that she may still need a little bit more training, but she pretty much got the basics down very packed, like on par. So much lovely as ever, just like you guys and me and all of us all together of the world who are nice, of course. A refill. So I got Dr. Pepper, I believe. I know one of my coworkers said, like, this gives them more caffeine boost in themselves rather than coffee, and they're not too much of a coffee drinker. But yeah. Yep. So, what to talk about? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to be an apple boy pop, girly pop. But, yeah, Apple. Like, fully switched over to Apple all of my devices. Hopefully soon in the future, of course. For editing reasons and purposes, and to be a part of the whole native ecosystem of a nutshell. I'm gonna do it right in the sense I'm investing into certain things into like the middle generation years where it can like last me a good minute. Of course, if I could afford it, I would get the newest thing, but not like the whole bang and shaboodle that not every product that Apple offers, okay? Like, you know, oh, if you're watching this, you know, want me to review the new MacBook Neo or just the MacBook Air, thank you so much. I really do love your products. I love your iPhone 13 that I'm filming on, so much love to you guys out there. But that'd be so cool to review one of the MacBook Airs, because I actually wanted to get like the MacBook Air. I feel like it'll be great for editing purposes. And honestly, I'm not going to be playing any like high graphical games on it. I could try and stuff like that and see how that goes, but usually a lot of people said the MacBook Pro is the way to go for gaming and hardware and the like the mainline chip and chip 5 for, you know. But yeah, for editing reasons, I'm just doing that. I'm a console boy at the end of the day, boy pop, for right now. and probably will do like desktop, like iMac or something like that for video games in the future. And then also, or just going back to Windows and getting like a Windows desktop PC, of course. But I know for my iPhone 13, I want to at least get up into the middle generation and get my terabytes, like get like a terabyte, 1 terabyte. I can't even talk about gigabytes. I used to work at AT&T, believe it or not. But yeah, I want to get a 1 terabyte phone, or at least a 512 phone, so I can still record on my phone, make video, like edit videos, and not really save the raw footage, but more so just save like the end result of them. Like I want to be able to edit my phone, but then possibly upload the final footage into like an external hard drive. So I do want to get external hard drives probably from Apple as well. So those are my plans as a creator in the future that I want to invest in back to myself. And of course, invest into a DJI camera. Also, DJI, if you're watching, thank you for any sponsorships, any reviews of your cameras. But anyways, I will get that camera and will invest into it as a creator, and I'm really gonna expand my horizons. You know, I just can't wait for that. And thank you guys for being on this journey with me. Thank you for so much support, and I'm supporting you guys in your journeys as well too. You're hearing from my mouth to your ears. You know, what we're trying to do, get that law degree or any type of degree you're majoring right now, you got this, boy and girl, man and woman. You know, you got this. Going to like, you know, a cram school, community college, you got this. Try and get up in your career at your main job you're trying to just work through to get up there, you know, because like you don't really need a degree, you just need to work in the industry yourself. Whereas at a restaurant, you want to become a manager or become a manager at a different company, you know, if you're in administration, but you want to like move up, you know, I'm rooting for you to move up the career ladder from the bottom up if that's your tactic of doing it, of how I wanted to do it. But I realized, you know, like I never really became a manager before at Mickey D's, and right now I'm putting that on hold and am like, you know, I'm going through a different pathway right now. But yeah. But anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk, y'all, and I'll see you a little bit later in this video of sorts. Mwah. And oh my gosh, you guys, you see the sun's more out. I'm more clear than ever. So get into it. Ooh, the lighting is sliding in here. I got back home, y'all. Trying to like, you know, decompress and stuff like that. Things of that nature. So work went pretty well. I got off early though. And I don't have to go back tomorrow. I go back on Saturday and Sunday to open up. And I was in the back kitchen the whole entire time, which was pretty good because I pretty much know how to like work that kitchen like the back of my head. And yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys did see my last video right here, this was $20 at the pawn shop. When really my guy can, you know, because I guess, you know, that's the thing with Apple, you'll get a good deal with Apple if you use your old Apple products with Apple for trade-in value. So it's $200. So I was really telling my guy he should be able to trade this in and we can invest money together for him to get like a new MacBook or any other Apple related product that he can use, maybe a newer like phone for the iPhone 17 or 16 if you want to do the Pro Max, because he always likes to use the Pro Max. He has the iPhone 12 Pro Max and I would help him with that, you know, either that or of course it could go into trade-in for like my future, you know, Apple type gadgets and projects, like products and stuff I want to use for like my YouTube channel and for anything else content creating related type stuff. But of course, I feel like, you know, I let my guy do whatever he wants with his MacBook, and I just honestly would just pay off pocket for anything that I make with like any monetizing side income money for my art, for my YouTube channel in the future, and like yeah. So yeah, so hopefully y'all pretty much liked my day in the life vlog video right here, right now. I'm gonna be doing more mundane ones and stuff with more of like a topic to them. You know, I'm just gonna like put something together, you know, every single day, just to like post something consistently here on the way on YouTube, so we can get to like 500 subscribers, y'all. Again, this is the goal right here, just 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours and things of that nature. But I digress, everyone. You know, y'all have a lovely day, of course, and I'll try my best to have a lovely day as well, you know, every single day. And hey, I may see you guys a little bit later today, or again the next day, or whenever, this week or next week. But that's the thing about me. I want to become a 24/7 YouTuber. So people will have someone to look forward to doing whatever that they're doing, you know. But besides that, y'all stay lovely, okay?